What's going down, everybody?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Hey, it is another episode of I'll Take My News with
Coffee.
Yeah, boy, I'm your boy Cullen.
It's your boy Floyd Maxwell.
And it's your new boy AP.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man, it's a monumental, you know what I'm saying? It's a monumental milestone right now.
It's a good day today, man.
Because
I'm super
we
souped,
finally found someone who's you know, we've been searching and stuff like that, and
who's privy to the
brand, and we have somebody bringing somebody along, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's something that
you weren't lying about taking the fucking
taking the what?
Taking the pop filter off the mic. Look at you sitting there so casually, like nobody noticed.
Nobody's
all about it.
That he wasn't just fucking tampering with the equipment.
Nobody noticed.
I liked it better when he had the afro on there.
Me too.
I felt the afro, but I felt like that was more 90s. You know what I'm saying? Get the flat top. You know what I'm saying? The house party.
It's not like a gray bush. You know what I'm saying? Like an afro's still in, bro.
It is, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's time to transform. You know?
So my man came today and he brought me a nice Starbucks. And
Starbucks is the only way to go.
I purposely told him that there was nobody else here, so I would be the only one to get the fucking Starbucks.
Clearly.
It's so fucked up.
So I feel like you don't have a drink now.
Clearly.
You have a coffee.
I do.
Okay.
It's not as fancy and shit like that, and probably doesn't taste as good, but it is what it is.
You want to take a sip?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it also didn't fucking cost you $9 either.
I
so
know.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine if you would have brought fucking coffee for the whole house, $45.50.
Yeah, let me get 67 plus tax, 67.83. Some crazy stupid number like that.
I took a lean out on my car just to fucking pay for coffee this morning.
I had to co-sign it, so
he dropped his car off at Starbucks and walked back.
And just walked out like, yo, here, take the keys, motherfuckers. Let me get two of them, Jones.
Yeah, all right, let me ask you guys, okay? Because usually I run. I'll talk about. I'm the shit, right? So I run the show here, correct?
Yeah, you run this one. He runs this one. This is his show.
I'll appoint the things. But I'm gonna let you guys roll out. What you want to talk about today? Because we got some topics that we want to discuss. You guys feel like you should discuss some heavy political shit, or should we talk about his boyfriend Brady first?
I still have his fucking TB12 logo tattooed on my arm.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, it's just on your arm?
Oh, yeah. Fucking
That's it?
forever.
Oh, that's it? That's all you had it?
Oh, I tried putting it on my ass cheeks, but I was in Philadelphia when I got it, and the guy refused.
Oh, I was finna say, the same shit happened to me. It's just crazy. Same shit happened to me. Probably the same dude.
What do you think your boy's gonna...
Fucking guy.
I'm thinking, actually.
Gosh.
So here's the list. If I pull it up on the news, right?
Yep.
So I get my sources sometimes from CNN, correct?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just... That's what
Listen, he does that CNN shit just because,
so it pulls up, man.
Yeah, man.
I
So-
fucking get my sports from fucking MSN.
It says realistic landing spots for Tom Brady in 2020 NFL free agency. Let's see.
One of the top ones I
see
can
what their
almost
list
get. I already
is,
know.
right?
San Francisco.
So first one on the list, one of six.
Okay.
First one, Indianapolis Colts.
All right, let me break this down to you, right?
Go.
I'm gonna tell you why. You're gonna break those down, and me and him are gonna tell you why they feel like these are landing spots.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so Indianapolis Colts, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis Colts, despite, you know what I'm saying, their owner or whatever the case may be, they do kind of have, I mean, he's going to be close to the conference. Mm-hmm. Like, he would only go there, like, in my opinion, he would only go there if he's trying to make a point to Bill. You know, because you can't sit back and say he's going to go there for the weather. The weather is almost just as shitty. I mean, the nightlife is shitty. It's not like he's going out to go to the clubs.
The guy's fucking 48 years old. He's
not going to go to the clubs, but you still like to have some type of... I want to go to the museum, some of my kids...
He's at home kissing his son on the mouth. He's not going to the club.
This is what we're doing now? This is what we're doing now? Speculations?
I like the guy. I'm just making a point.
Giselle is not going to live in Indianapolis.
Fuck no, that's not marketable.
So you think it's contingent on
What's the next
Giselle?
one? She's the fucking boss.
No. It's not contingent because if it was contingent upon her, he wouldn't be playing. So it's not about that. He's his own man, ladies and gentlemen. But what happens is, as we all know, you got a significant other. She has a significant voice in your opportunities in life. And that's what you have when you have a union.
She's the breadwinner.
Oh, hell
when you sit back and say that, it makes him sound like he's some broke ass dude.
No,
like, fuck out of here. Like,
Tom Brady.
This dude is Tom Brady, the greatest fucking quarterback, the greatest athlete to ever fucking breathe on God's green earth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is that guy.
But he's Tom Brady here. Mm-hmm. Giselle is the fucking Tom Brady of Brazil and in Europe. She's the fucking Tom Brady of
who cares about any of that? I mean, yes, he can go to Brazil. You don't think he can go to Brazil and people would know him?
People care.
So you don't think he can sell TB12 in Brazil?
Nah.
You don't think he can sell TB12 in Brazil?
Unless he
No.
fucking gets Ronaldo on the side? No.
You don't think he can sell TB12?
Isn't Brazil one of the places that get like the
ass?
No, you know, like when like when they make both hats for the Super Bowl, and then like the other team that.
Oh,
doesn't,
no.
Don't they give those to like Brazil?
No.
I'm
Nah,
thinking
it's like Uganda.
That's
Uganda.
Hey, everybody's
whole
over there.
guy.
right?
That's back at the motherland. They do that to the motherland, but we don't really even be accepting them shits. Honestly, we be selling them shits on the black market, so y'all can keep
I
sending
would
them
too.
shits. So
Isn't
we
that
sell them
fucked up?
shits. Yeah, we sell them
Imagine them shipping it. We got some shit for you, and they're looking at them like, "What the fuck
shits.
is
We gotta
this?"
sell them shits. We don't wear them shits, man. Fuck out of here, man. Word to Wakanda,
no,
we don't
we
wear
don't
that,
want
man.
it.
I'd
Word to
still wear a
Wakanda.
fucking perfect season shirt if they still had them.
I wouldn't. I don't even want to. Like, honestly, that's one of them things that I don't even talk about. I feel like when we had the sports, I feel like that's something that I would probably break out. Like, you know what, this is gonna be a remembrance episode. It's gonna get a little dark. You know what I'm saying?
might cry.
It's gonna get a little disrespectful, and I might cry.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not below me to cry.
No, I'm a man.
Okay, like,
First off, I'm
we have
secure.
emotion. Yeah.
I'm secure with my emotions. So it's
Number two.
What's it exactly?
Number two.
What's number 2?
Number 2, sir. L.A. Chargers.
And I'm gonna tell you why. First off, it's in LA. LA is right close to San Francisco. That's exactly where all of their business is.
Wearing that stupid uniform.
Yeah, but it's not. See, the thing
I'm one
is,
of them sports
as
guys.
far as brands is concerned, it'll be good for his brand. And on top of that, LA is moving into their new stadium, so they need to generate some type
It
of
puts asses in seats.
Yeah.
That's
I
all
mean,
it
he
is.
wouldn't go there to win. But then again, they do have better weapons than the Patriots do.
They
as
have
far as right now.
They have a great
Yeah,
tight end.
Patriots
They
are
They have a good
Everybody
offensive
right
line.
great line.
I wouldn't say great. I would say borderline really good.
They are missing a quarterback
Is
like
that even
Tom
a
Brady.
thing?
Borderline.
You can't be borderline really good.
Yeah, you can.
You're either borderline good or shitty.
No,
But there's not
no.
like shitty, good, borderline really good.
Yeah, there is, and
great.
then like borderline great.
You give an extra.
You can be like
tease.
borderline great. Borderline great is like where Patrick Mahomes is gonna be. He right now he's like teetering. Even though he just got his first championship, he's done things that no other quarterback has really done. That's
Patrick Mahomes, he's a
Listen.
flash in the pan.
Listen,
You know what
he
I'm
just
saying?
won a
He's
Super
new.
Bowl.
He's fancy. He's shiny.
He's gonna be the new Brady.
Yeah.
He's not going to be Brady, but he's going to be when his the way that his team is set up. His team is set up for success for the next 2 to 3 years until they have to pay him.
Exactly.
And then that's. But at the same time, who's to say that I don't necessarily have like no faith in Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know if he's the one who's you know what I'm saying, buying the groceries, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's their general manager because Bill Belichick, he takes care of that.
Bill Belichick is he's the glue behind it all. At
See,
the end of the day,
I feel like that's one of the things that people always talk about. They say it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so who is it contingent on? Who's the Patriots dynasty success contingent upon? And I've always
Bill
said
Belichick.
that. Yeah, I've always said it was Bill Belichick.
It's gotta be.
it's the age-old question.
I would say
Would
Bill Belichick.
Tom do it without him, or would Bill?
Well, he's already done it though.
Now
but,
you're gonna
but,
see.
But Bill Belichick's already done it
now
though.
you're gonna see who
Bill
is the
Belichick's already
real-
won though. He's already won a championship without
So
him
there you go.
in New York.
He was a coordinator.
It doesn't matter. But you gotta understand though, he was calling those plays though. He was the one calling the plays. It wasn't like he just trickled down.
But guess who
he called
executes-
those plays, and he motivated Lawrence Taylor. Without that, listen,
Who
you know this.
executes the plays? The players. Okay.
No, players win. Players win, but you know what I'm saying? Players win the game for you, but you need a game plan in order to go out there and win. Why do you think that bad coaching, when it comes down to it, the last Super Bowl that we seen, what did it come down to? Coaching.
True.
Because everybody has talent. Once you get to a certain level in the playoffs, everybody got talent. Come on, man. Everybody got talent, man. Not about that.
Not the same spot, but tell that to Alonzo Ball.
We did. and speaking of him, matter of fact, that you know what I'm saying. That's a pretty good topic too. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I support the big baller brand.
All right, we're on number 2. We gotta move to number. Oh, damn. All right, we're moving to number 3.
LA Chargers out.
That's definitely out.
Out.
I'm gonna say out.
Okay,
I'm
first
gonna
two
say,
out.
First two.
I'm gonna say it's out. Definitely Indianapolis.
Number
is
3,
out.
I'm gonna take a guess.
That's Peyton's house, so
All
there's
right,
no
before
way
we
he's
hit
gonna
3,
be there.
What do you think 3 is gonna be?
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. It's gonna be the Raiders.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This is
That's
a
a
guys
great
seen this.
opportunity.
You guys seen this website?
No, I just
Nah,
know this.
this is-
That's one of. This is like to me. This is like it's San Francisco and the Raiders, who like really have a potential chance to come grab Tom
Las
Brady.
Vegas.
But the reason why
I want him
Las
back in
Vegas,
Oakland.
No,
fuck
no.
They
Oakland's
seemed
a
hard.
trash
They
city.
seemed hard. Oakland.
They was.
I know. That's what I
Nah,
liked
it was.
about
Oakland was
They were
hard.
as
They were the
hard
ones.
as
They
their
were the ones who
motherfucking
really
team.
kind of innovated that hard nosed defense. Them
Yeah.
and the steel curtains, obviously, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like they kind of was the ones who kind of revolutionized that, and they got. That's where the 2000 Ravens and all of that got there, or the 2001 Ravens. No, it was 2000 Ravens.
2000 Ravens.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why their defense they learned so much from them. They got that tough grittiness, and it was just.
So it looks like he's gonna go west.
He's definitely going west.
Nah, well,
He's definitely going west.
Well, let's put it this way: he can't go fucking east. We're in New England.
So why you get? He
Well,
can
of
go
course he
real east.
can.
He can
I
go
mean,
with Giselle over to
He can
fucking.
go anywhere. He can go to New York.
Well, that's still west, for the record.
No, not the Jets. The Jets ain't the. You know what I'm saying? The Jets. He's not going to the
He's
Giants.
not
He's
going to
the
East
Jets.
Rutherford. He's
Go
not
to
going
the
to play for
Jets.
the Jets. He's not going to play for the Giants. They both
They're
have
not play for the
quarterbacks.
Giants, but he's got no. They don't have
quarterbacks of
Tom
the
Brady
future.
first off, and they're not winning. So if the Tom Brady, first off, you got to understand this. It's not like this that Tom Brady's asking to be the next fucking franchise quarterback. He just wants to go in there and win for 2 more
He
seasons.
is already though.
Not really. Well, he is for the.
His
of course
career
he is.
is.
He's a franchise quarterback. But what I'm saying is, a franchise quarterback, as far as in definition, means a quarterback that is going to be here for the next 5, maybe 10 to
No,
10 years.
How many more years do you think he's got?
He got 2. He already said he's
He's got
43. He wants to play till 45.
2 years.
No, he's only 2 years.
But then he could go to 47.
He's not playing at 47.
His
That's not.
pliability training.
No, he doesn't want to do that. Well, his whole goal was to play till 45. That's like the brand that he wants to say. We play till 45. I don't think he would have any other motivation past that. So I don't think so. I don't think, and then I don't think that's when you can be able to convince your family.
What if he's winning? So if he's
doesn't
winning
matter.
and he comes into
Go
a
out on
new
top.
team and he goes back to back,
Goes out on top.
He's gonna pull his.
He goes
Zdeno
off on
Chara.
top. Nope, goes
He's
off
gonna-
on top.
I don't think he-
Zdeno's first off. He's older than Zdeno Chara.
I know.
And he's been on the team just as much. Zdeno Chara hasn't even been on the team for 20 years.
No. About
About 15.
let's see, but in 2020?
Was it
20?
Yeah.
20, yeah, it's about 15. You got him, what, 05? 06?
Well, for the Bruins, yeah, but then he also had time
Yeah, he
in
played
Ottawa.
in Ottawa.
Yeah, I know, but that's right. But I'm saying as far as like on the team itself, like on the Patriots, because I know like as far as his career is concerned, I don't think he's played 20 seasons yet.
Tom Brady was drafted in 1999.
Was it 99 or was it 2000? I
Well,
thought
it
it
was
was 2000.
So he's
It was
21.
99, but it was a 2000 season.
Yeah.
So 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, he's been he's been on the team for 20 years,
So it's
and this is gonna be his
the
21st.
Yeah, 21st.
21st. But all indications kind of prove that he's going.
Yay-
I'm
yay
kind of
or
interested
nay?
to see. I'm gonna say yay.
Yay for LA Raiders.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
I'm going to guess Tennessee.
Well, they said Tennessee because he has a.
Mike Vrabel.
First off, it's like
see.
all Patriots over there. And,
Look at that. There it is. Tennessee Titans.
It's all Patriots, all ex-Patriot staff over there. They have a decent line. They have weapons. They have a running game. You know what I'm saying? And they have somebody that respects Tom Brady and knows, like, you
Jesus.
actually played for him. Like, we played with him. Like, I actually played with you. So if I played with you and I get to play for you, that's actually pretty intriguing. And on top of that, in his career, in the stage of his career, he would have to go somewhere that is either a dome or would be like if Breeze left, that would have been a perfect landing spot. But basically, what happens is like him going in cold weather right now. I think that it'll benefit his career if he goes in warmer weather, and then he could play until he's about
I want to
47.
see him
But
go to the XFL.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
that wouldn't happen for the
course
simple
it wouldn't
fact is,
happen.
yeah, it wouldn't happen. I mean,
But here's my take on Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's my number 2 choice for him besides staying in New England.
really?
Mike Vrabel, great relationship. The only downfall I see is now he's going from teammate and friend to now him being his boss.
Not necessarily his boss.
Conflict of interest.
That's not really necessary. It's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's his boss. It's more on the lines of like, it's like when your homeboy or whatever like hires you. It's like, even though like by definition, I guess you could say boss, but the real boss is the owner. So that he's not really the boss. He's more on the lines of like the person that, because Brady's not the type of person that's like try to step on anybody's toes. He's the one that's gonna come in there like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm the example. You know what I'm saying? I'm the person that you held accountable. You know what I'm saying?
What's your number 2 choice besides New England?
I'm gonna say the Raiders.
Ooh.
I like the Raiders. I like LA. For the simple fact is, I think it'd be a better story. I wouldn't necessarily want to see him in New England. That's the AFC. I wouldn't want to see him there. And just for the simple fact is, like, I'm like Tennessee's like my second home. You know what I'm saying? Other than Detroit, because I lived there too. But you know what I'm saying?
Tennessee.
At the end of the day, Tennessee's
yay for
cool,
Tennessee.
but Tennessee don't
Yay
have
for
flash for me, man. It's like bland, man. I don't like that. It's at this point in his career, I want to see some flash, man. He's starting to show that. He's not showing the blandness
Tampa
no
Bay
more.
Buccaneers.
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
that'd be
5 out of
Absolute
6.
0. I don't want him to go there. The only reason why they have the weapons. They have weapons. Like their wide receivers is deadly. They with him on there, they can make some. They can make some.
This is
noise.
my number 3 choice, and I'll tell you why. Picture Tom Brady versus Drew Brees twice a year. That's fire. I don't care. From a fan's perspective, that's fire.
I mean, from a marketing perspective, I mean, I think it'll work. I think it'd just be better from a marketing perspective. You know, the only reason why I say this is because I don't see him winning there. I don't have trust in their coach. I don't have trust in their organization. I know you can say whatever you want about, you know, the Raiders head coach, but the guy knows his stuff.
Well,
And on top of that, he is a quarterback. Yeah, not only that, but he's a quarterback guru. Like, this is what he does. Like him with Tom Brady, would be better for his career. Like me personally, I look at it like this: when Mike Tyson wanted the main downfall of Tyson was when both of his lifelong kind of like father figures who trained him in boxing died. And what would have happened is it would have been better. What could have prolonged his career if he would have had somebody to step in. Yo, listen, man, this is how they perfect the jab. You know what I'm saying? This is to tighten up his techniques. I feel like if he goes there, if it's gonna be like a LeBron James, who the fuck, who here could tell me anything?
LeBron James.
LeBron James can tell you something.
Yeah, man.
He can tell you a little something.
He'll tell you
He
something.
could tell you a lot.
Now, here's the other thing that comes into play with Tampa Bay, okay? Tampa Bay has Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians is the most player-friendly coach in the NFL.
That's not gonna work for Brady.
He sounds like a good guy.
He sounds like an amazing guy. Like, I wish this guy was my father. Like, this
Wow,
guy,
wow.
this guy.
So can you win games with that though? And that's one of the reasons why you don't win games.
He turns around shitty teams.
Yeah, but do they win?
He turned shit into gold.
How many playoff?
Yeah. Now you add Tom Brady there.
How many
You got
playoff
the
wins have he
fucking
had?
the
piece of gold
shiniest shit.
You know, it's like how many playoff wins did this guy have?
75.
Well, listen,
I'm saying
I don't
the
know,
coach.
bro. I don't even know
the
the
coach.
guy is.
The coach
don't try to compare him to Bill Belichick.
I'm comparing him to any coach.
Yoda.
How many playoff wins does he have?
Okay, versus any other coach in the NFL right now.
Like I said,
comparable.
How many does he have?
Let's look it up.
Google it. Google it right now. Pull it up. We're on the motherfucking air. Let's go ahead and Google it. Let's let these motherfucking people know what the end result is to this argument.
How many
For a number
wins
3
does
option,
the Tampa Bay
nevertheless.
Buccaneers head coach have?
Oh, she's gonna talk into the mic, huh? Oh, you don't have Siri on?
Looking for the Tampa
See?
Bay Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers are in first place in the NFC South with
Well, yeah, because everybody's 0-0 right now.
Say, yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
zero,
so we
zero.
can't
do
know.
that.
I'm in fucking first place in the NFC South right now.
Apparently, Siri doesn't want to answer the question.
So we can't answer that question at the moment.
But I know he has
We'll
probably.
we'll put
No,
a pin
we're
in that.
gonna-
We'll come
we're
back to
gonna
that
go
Listen,
next week.
I know he doesn't have a
Pin-
lot,
pin
and
that.
the only thing what I'm saying is he's gonna go there. You're not gonna be able to teach him anything that he doesn't know. If you go over to, you know what I'm saying, Joe Gruden, you know what I'm saying, or John Gruden, whatever. You go over to the Gruden family, and you're gonna learn some things that you probably wouldn't have known offensively because everybody knows Bill Belichick is great defensive mind.
You're
Here's
gonna learn
why-
some things.
There's some bad blood, okay, between TB12 and Oakland. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Oakland did his boy AB dirty.
He don't give a man. Listen,
AB, baby.
if anything,
Antonio Brown can come with him to Tampa Bay. He can go with him to Tennessee. He can't go with him to Las Vegas. He's not coming back to New England.
He's definitely not coming back to New England.
That's not definite. That's not.
No,
definite. I think it's a possibility.
No,
I'll give it a 20%
that's-
chance.
Nah.
At least 20%.
I shot that horse dead twice. There's no
Yeah,
fault.
that 20%. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Patriots
man.
got too much heat around him all the time.
Nah, not really. Especially once he gets this
You got
shit
this
done. When he
motherfucker over
when he
here.
gets, if he comes out and says that this bitch was licking dick for free and she didn't give a hell about nothing,
You got this dude killing
then
people.
all the stuff that happened
You
makes
got
Bill
Bell-
Belichick
you
and
got-
Robert Kraft look
You
stupid
got
as hell.
Kraft getting fucking tugs.
You got Kraft over there paying for hoes
That's what I'm
day
saying.
before the game,
Bro,
getting his dick
the
wet.
The fucking Patriots are
It's-
like the projects, bro. There's mad shit going on.
Man, shit.
There's
going on. Murders,
whores,
For real.
bitches, and
Bitches.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The
Niggas-
orchids of Asian dates.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. Why
We
don't-
stealing shit around here.
like
Like,
if
yo,
you-
listen, man, it's a trap house.
If
Like,
you're
we in
not-
a
that's
trap.
what I'm saying.
We in a
It
trap.
literally is. Like, if
Listen.
you're not a New England fan, I don't know why you're not. It's just like a ton.
First off, it's like death
ton of
row.
cool
it's
shit.
death row.
Yeah,
it's
it's
death row
legit.
around here. Listen,
We
you know what I'm
brought
saying?
in
You got some shit going on? Yeah, we can do
2003,
rid
we
of
bring in Corey Dillon, the NFL bad boy.
Everybody
at that
hated
time.
him.
Randy Moss.
Damn near won a championship. Well, actually, no, we didn't win one with Corey. We almost did. We didn't win
Then
with Corey.
If the NFL had a record label,
We would be Death Row.
New England would be Death Row.
And you know who would be the bad boys? You know what I'm saying? Fucking
Yo, we making these comparisons. Who would be the bad boys?
The Raiders.
To the NFL's
The Raiders
death
would be
row?
the bad boys,
No,
man. Yes, they
bro.
would be.
No, they
no,
won't.
Yeah,
the
they
Raiders are the guys with no money. Fucking.
The Raiders are the bad boys. Nah, the Raiders. Come on, you can't disrespect the Raiders. They was up. And on top of that, they like the ones.
20 years ago.
Hey, that Bad Boys was up 20 years
So
ago.
were the Dallas Cowboys.
They was up 20 years ago. You know? So this comparison works.
Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Number 6 on this list.
Yeah,
I'm
who
gonna
you think's
guess
number
right
6?
now. Dallas Cowboys. Dak
Oh.
Prescott out. Tom
I don't think so.
Brady and
Nah.
Jerry Jones is gonna die soon. And I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah, like 30 in like 20 years.
Damn, you said
So you'd be amazed what cocaine and hookers can do.
as
man.
if it's gonna be
Listen,
right before the season.
you'd be
Motherfucker's
amazed
old.
on what a diet of cocaine and hookers can do for you. They can
Ass-
prolong your life.
Ass Kraft.
Well, he's been waiting 25
I
fucking
did.
years.
Look at
to
him, he's
win a
going
Super Bowl
strong.
He's
again,
going real
so-
strong. He's 158.
You
Yo.
think he kept his? You think he kept his expensive suit pants on and just put it through the zip?
Yeah, he put it through the zip. He put it through the zip. He put it through the zip.
She's
He
like,
definitely did put it through the
Is
zip.
it okay to touch, Mr. Kraft?
Okay, touch. Okay,
You
touch.
touch me now.
Bitch, they're silk pants.
We're
$5. And it's like, yo,
let's see,
and
number
he
6.
probably looked at it like, yo, here, man, keep the
Number
change.
6.
Here, take this
Ready?
hundo. Keep the
Here we
change.
go. Number 6. I'm ready
Number
for it.
6. New
New
England
England
Patriots. That ship sailed.
I don't think it's sailed.
It's
I
sailed.
don't think
It's
it's
sailing
sailed.
away right
I think
now.
it's sailing, but I think that like they're getting ready to depart. But I don't think
That's
that
what I'm saying. This ship
you
is-
can still go in there and make your hey, I still love you, and we're gonna make this work.
You remember when?
Like
you
how they
remember
do it in the romantic movies and
Say,
shit.
you remember when in Titanic when fucking Jack was running to the Titanic to get on
Dumbass.
it before it took off?
Dumbass.
That's what Brady's doing right now.
No, that's what Bella-
That's what Julian Edelman's
That's
doing right
what-
now.
Running.
Yeah, but Julian Edelman, that's just his bro.
There's a lot of people that just hit free agency. Like everybody, not
Pretty
free
much their
agency, but
entire
people
defense.
that people
Yeah.
that you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we have like $72 million in cap space because of that. So it's like,
72 million. You could buy something. You could buy
So
something.
we just re-signed Jason McCourty.
and we're gonna sign
good.
Devin McCourty too.
So that's not a guarantee. Like
That's a
given
guarantee.
signing
Devin, they
Jason
should.
means Devin's more than likely coming back
Nah,
because you
but-
know they want to play together.
that's not even about playing together. They just played. He still has a lot left. You know what I'm saying? He was great last year. He's
He was
definitely coming back.
contemplating retirement.
You can contemplate all you want. Once you say you don't want retirement, first off, you still, you know what I'm saying? You're
Isn't
still
he
part of the
young?
game.
I don't know. I think he
Like
goes.
30 something. But you gotta understand, he plays corner and
Not everybody's
safety.
Tom Brady. They all can't go that.
Well,
high.
it depends. It depends your regimen. It also depends on the position. You know, if you're a corner, there's only so much you can do. And as a corner, I don't really see you wanting to play 15 plus years as a corner.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you love
That
the
ship has
game,
sailed.
but
It's not happening
I think
anymore.
it's definitely going to be happening now. I mean,
3
people
letters.
are definitely going to be playing.
CTE.
Man, that's everybody. That's everybody.
That's not Tom Brady.
Yeah, because he don't get hit. That's a quarterback. As a quarterback, the league is designed that way. In the 70s, in the 60s and 70s and 80s, it was opposite, and they realized that the best way to make money is to have our breadwinners healthy and in the playoffs and actually playing. It's better for ratings. And they got together, they made it happen, and they switched rules to, you know what I'm saying, comply with that.
We're gonna run this sports show.
Yeah, this is gonna be the
Yeah.
sports show now.
So let everybody know that's listening right now, whether it's
It started as politics.
Anchor, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Pandora, whether it's wherever the fuck you're listening from.
Are we on Apple Podcasts?
We are on
Yeah.
Apple
Yes, we are.
Podcasts.
Thing.
Yes,
All
we
right,
are.
good.
Apple Podcasts, you can check us out there. Anyway, pretty much Fame Radio, just search it. You're gonna motherfucking find that shit.
Let's do it.
But I do want to touch base today. You were telling me earlier today that Elizabeth Warren ends her
Oh
presidential
my
campaign.
God! Can I just say it's about time?
Hold up. Come on. Let's get a round of applause from everybody in the room. Hey, you over there.
Listen,
You
I'm
over
from
there in the
he gives
beanbag
zero
chair.
fucks. Yo, he looks so comfortable in that chair.
He is. He loves that chair. He came over the other day, right? And we were supposed to do, I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but I was in here doing something on the computer. He literally came in the house, walked in, sat down on it in the living room, and fell asleep. Took a nap for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm out here.
Yeah, no.
That was it.
I don't fucking blame you.
I'm out here. That's the type of shit I get down. I get down like that. Just come through in your crib,
Take a nap.
take a little nap real quick.
Drink your coffee.
Drink a little coffee, you know what I'm
Take a
saying?
nap.
Get the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm talking about?
Yo, he fucking mixes the sugar in his coffee, though.
I feel like
I
coffee.
know, this motherfucker here. Can we talk about that? I feel like that's news.
I feel like coffee again. Okay, good.
I feel like that's news.
Let's
talk about that.
As we're talking
Hold on,
about
before
coffee.
we go back to this presidential thing, I want to talk about this dude doesn't appreciate. Seeing this is, I'll take my nose of coffee. This dude doesn't appreciate when I make you coffee. Okay, I'm making you coffee.
I mean, but it's one
and
thing.
then now you have to go ahead and you have to not just hear it from me. You have to hear it from my girl that has to go in and snitch on me. And it's not good enough that I'm just.
I wouldn't say snitching.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna, in your defense.
Yes.
She did tell me that you didn't complain because you didn't want to seem ungrateful.
Yeah.
So I give you that.
You know what I'm
one.
saying? That's a good friend.
Yeah.
That's a fucking great
But
friend.
ever since I went ahead and fucking told you that I didn't mix the sugar, you won't leave me the fuck alone about it.
Well, that's one thing as a friend, you know, we can't.
I didn't stir your sugar one time, bro.
That's all
Now
it
you're
takes.
not letting me hold it down.
That's all it takes.
Listen, have you ever fucking drank sugar at the bottom of your coffee?
I do.
Bro,
it all the time.
have you seen this? Have you seen? Bro, it was like a big ass fucking Mound Doom of fucking sugar, bro.
It was
Like a bunch of
breaking
salt,
off.
like a fucking sugar.
Literally, bro. And then it got to the point where I'm like, all right, well, since the cat is already out the bag, you know what I'm saying? He's already acknowledged his, you know what I'm saying, his negative vibe in this whole attire. You know what I'm saying?
And I still went and made you another coffee today and stirred the sugar.
He stirred the sugar, ladies and gentlemen.
So
he
now
stirred the
you
sugar.
better let that motherfucking.
My boy loves stirring the sugar.
You better let that shit
He
go.
stirred a lot of
You
sugar.
better let that
Oh.
shit go. I wonder if this is. What is this? Is this gonna say something about this bitch?
Yeah, I wouldn't click.
I don't
on
wanna
that.
click
But
that
yeah,
hole.
don't click on that.
Why not?
I
Go ahead and
don't
click
want to
it.
listen.
Go ahead. I
to
want
You
to
don't
hear
want to
it.
listen to it?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear
I want to
it?
hear it. Like, go ahead,
You don't
man.
wanna listen to it?
Let's hear. Let's hear.
I don't know
what I'm
what's
saying?
gonna happen. I'm just saying if some other
And by the way, I would not
some
vote for
other
her.
shit comes up, I'm not gonna fucking.
She's too old, man. Her views are too old, man. We need somebody
She's gotta
young.
get out. She shouldn't. Even if she gave her delegates to
New matcha
to
lattes
Bernie,
are now at Dunkin'.
Hey, none of that on this show. None of
Just
that.
coming into CNN.
None of
according to a
that on
source
the
in
show. None of that. We're not playing these ads on the show. This is our
Yeah,
show, not their
CNN
show.
ain't getting no free ads.
No, not
This
over
ain't.
here.
That's an ad.
No, but she's
She's just
saying
talking about
CNN
bullshit,
and she's
yeah.
talking about crap. I thought it was gonna be Elizabeth Warren actually talking.
She's talking about
So
Elizabeth Warren.
There is a link
I
to
know,
Elizabeth
I know.
Warren.
Like that's the, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it gets like this, man.
Sorry.
We got a lot of haters.
So
in the
she's
building.
gone. She's out.
So
right?
here's what happened there. Okay?
Okay.
She lost her own goddamn state to Joe Biden.
Listen, because Joe
Massachusetts.
Biden, you gotta understand, man. Like, and I speak for the black vote, man.
You know
what I'm saying?
she's about to make
Listen.
She's about to make Massachusetts a living hell from here on out.
Oh,
I don't think so. Listen, it's
I
because
want
not
that
about
bitch
that.
out of
I
Massachusetts.
don't. I want. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care about none of the specifics as far as because you got to understand, man. The reason why we couldn't have Bloomberg is because as far as the black people are concerned, you fucked up in New York. Like I was telling Colors, like if you did it in Delaware or some shit like that, where like we might not have known, like bruh, you in fucking New York. I definitely know that you was doing stop and frisk over there. You was sending shit to the hood and shit like that. Knowing goddamn well if you want to look at the specifics, you know what I'm saying? Black on black crime is not just fucking some unicorn shit. There's white on white crime. There's Spanish on Spanish crime. Like, come on, man, and it's just as high. If you want to look at the specifics, people are more likely to cause harm to the people that are in a 5-block radius. I'm not gonna go fucking 30, 60 fucking miles to go commit a crime. Come on, man. This is just like so in your area. You already know that if you put things in order to the point where those people in those neighborhoods feel desperate enough, and it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Puerto Rican, purple, or brown, or green. Shout out
Who
to
are
my
these
green
people?
people.
Everybody uses those analogies. Who's the purple and green people?
Me.
I would love
Have you
to
ever
meet
seen
a green
it?
I've
person.
seen a green
Me
person.
too.
I've seen a green person.
Cool.
Fucking the
I've
Irish.
seen a green person. I've
Yeah,
seen a green
dead
person. No.
bodies floating in the
I seen him at a
water,
Celtics game.
moss.
Listen, I seen him at a Celtics game. He was
that
green.
doesn't count.
Listen, his skin was green. Listen, he's green. I don't want to hear that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You asked me.
The other day, my daughter covered herself in marker.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. This is a whole different. This is
Same
like, oh, this
thing.
is
She's not
science,
racist.
ladies and
She's
gentlemen.
Same thing.
white
No,
to
it's
me.
science. It's science. It's
so
science.
you think that guy was green because of science?
Because of science, yes,
Shit.
and not only because of science and because of Obamacare.
And liver failure.
Liver failure.
I don't. We're not gonna go through that. We're not doctors here. You know what I'm saying? I
I
mean,
pretend to be one on podcasts, though.
you know, we can.
That's a whole nother channel.
That's a whole nother channel. That's a whole nother channel. Listen,
Call in anytime
How
for
many-
fake medical advice.
How
yes.
many delegates did she have right here? 20.
She had like 20.
No. I'm trying to
That's
see.
that. Like, I don't even know who voted for her.
She had 65.
Honestly, she didn't really tell me any of her policies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, the only thing I didn't fucking what I don't really like about Bernie is that
Look at Donald
he was
Trump over here, still crushing it, bro. 833.
Bro, who else is in the Republican Party? Nobody cares about Republicans.
William Weld, apparently.
Who the fuck is that,
was
man?
the
Nobody
one-
fucking cares.
was the
People,
one
the
delegate.
Republicans don't care about other
He knows who
Republicans.
William Weld
Wait
is.
for this, okay? William Weld actually won in a city in Massachusetts.
Get the fuck out of here.
No fucking bullshit.
Get out of here.
Nobody-
What?
William Weld.
William Weld, he's nothing.
Obviously, this is the reason why Trump is so fucking. He don't have no competition. Who the fuck is his candidate? Who would be going up against Donald Trump as far as the Republicans are concerned?
It doesn't happen in a
He doesn't have
very
none.
rare.
No,
Very
of course
rare.
not in the second term. But I'm just saying, if there was, like, who, even now, after, even if he does one, let's just say some miracle happens and Donald Trump just becomes a president again, right? And he fucking wins. God help us all. But you know what I'm saying? He does. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna win.
Yeah, God help us all.
More
We might as well all just
It's
move underground then,
very,
because that's
very,
where
very
we're
good
headed. We're
possibility.
going to a nuclear war fucking with him.
He's
Very
leaving
good
the world I
possibility.
want to live in, for the record.
Yeah, a Fallout. He's living in Fallout. That's what he
That's
wants.
right.
He likes Fallout.
Fallout 76.
Yeah, he wants to live there. He wants to live
Exactly.
Fallout.
In real life.
I like to live in reality, ladies and gentlemen, where I can smoke weed, get random dick sucks, you know what I'm saying? Just regular shit that Americans want in life.
That sounds like some Bernie Sanders shit.
And that
Yes.
sounds like some great shit.
Yes.
That sounds like really great. That sounds really great. And you know what? You know what's so crazy too? As I feel like when it really comes down to like Republicans and Democrats, like they really like it's really just like you ever get the analogy that like as a parent, you know what I'm saying, you want your if you tell your kid what to wear, you know what I'm saying, they get all fucking flustered and hot and bothered and shit like that. So what you do is you give them like 3 or 4 outfits that you already like.
Yeah.
And you just tell them to do that. That's what this fucking presidential race is.
So you think that her not you think because of her dropping out so late that's what fucked Bernie?
No.
No, not at all.
No, Bernie's still in the
If
position.
she would have
Bernie
if Bernie
fucked
would
Bernie.
if
No.
Bernie would have got those delegates
Yep.
from Elizabeth Warren,
Yep.
he would be leading Joe Biden right now.
Yeah, but we're not really like at the end of the day. It gets to the point.
Technically, he'd be tied.
Yeah, I'm not too
They'd both
good
have
at- I'm
five.
not
Yeah,
too good
they'd
at
both
math.
have 596.
Yeah,
votes.
so and he's only down by like 20 something. So it's like at the end of the day, it gets to that
987.
point.
He's down by what, 60?
65.
65.
Yeah, we're not worried about the
That's nothing.
specifics.
65
Yeah, which is
isn't-
nothing.
We're not worried about the
But here's
specifics.
the thing: as of right now, nobody's gonna have enough delegates to automatically win the bid.
That's good.
Which means it's gonna go all the way
Down to the wire.
All the way to
Democratic
the-
It's gonna
National
go down to the
Convention.
wire, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
And which it needs to, but at the same time, I feel like when it really boils down to it, you got to look at like certain things that's gonna help like America as a whole, because a lot of people need to understand that it's not just one. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a dominant society. It's not just Republicans, and it's not just Democrats or whatever you want to call anybody. At the end of the day, there's people that have real issues. You see what I'm saying? And you got to look at it from each group. From each group, who has the issue, and at those issues, which ones are most prominent in today's society.
So I'm gonna ask. I asked you a question last show. We talked about this. No, I'm gonna ask him this question this episode because it's a new show and I want to get his input on it. So you're looking at, let's just say it goes the way everybody doesn't go. It's not gonna go the way me and him want it. But let's just say it goes the way everybody else wants it,
Yep.
and it's Trump versus Biden. I already know who you're picking, right? But tell the people, Trump versus Biden, who you're going for and why.
So I'm going 100% Trump. Now here's the thing, okay? America really isn't in a bad place right now. Yes, he says dumb shit. He does dumb things.
He's got a hot
sometimes.
mouth.
Exactly. He's a social media president.
Yes.
That's something that's never been done before.
There's
Let's be
reasons.
real.
There's reasons why.
No.
There's reasons why.
You want to, because it didn't exist.
Man, it did exist.
Because when it did exist, Obama started his whole campaign based on social media.
But was he on
Obama
was he on
won
social
8 years
media?
because of
Was he on
media.
social media mocking fucking disabled people? Was he on?
Yo.
Was he on there telling people to grab
Yo,
people by the pussy? Was he
Listen,
over
that
there?
one's not that bad.
You know what I'm saying? Was he over
Yeah,
there
that
throwing
one-
fucking
that was
paper
pretty
towels
realistic.
at fucking refugees and
Guys
shit like
wanna
that?
talk
Was he?
like
Was he?
that,
Was did Obama do anything that? Because if Obama, let's just be 110% clear here. The double standards is real. If Obama did the shit that this motherfucker is doing right now, he would have, like, come on, man. Like, we all know that shit, we all know why it's accepted and why it's not. Let's just be real here. So at the end of the day, it's not about his policies. I feel like a lot of people don't vote for Trump on policies, and that shit to me is whack. Because even when I voted for Obama, of course, I wanted to get the black one in there. I ain't gonna hold you, like, you know what I'm saying. But after I got past that, I did look at a lot of his policies, and a lot of his policies did not help me as a black man. That shit did not help me. And at the end of the day, when you sit back and you're asking, it's like, okay, so why is it just about black, white? Well, first and foremost, I gotta worry about me. I can't worry about other races if I can't worry about me. If I gotta go outside and I gotta worry about getting shot by the people who are supposed to be here to save me and to help me, and I'm not committing a crime because they're scared because of whatever. Like, come on, man. So at the end of the day, I feel like when you vote for anybody, whether it be Republican or Democrat, understand and realize that if like, say for instance, like right now, they always say, like, you know what I'm saying, the minorities are a big issue in America right now. Well, if that we're the biggest issue, well, why don't you try to address that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So,
try to address that.
Two things to that real
Shoot,
quick.
shoot.
So, one, what happened to Yeezy in 2020?
Nothing.
Yeah, remember it was supposed to be Yeezy 2020?
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
I fucking had the shirt.
West 2020.
I hope it.
Yeah.
I hope
gonna
it
make a
wasn't.
few more right now.
I hope it wasn't. I'm glad he didn't
West
fucking.
2020.
First off, it's a
I'm
lot
for
of
it.
money to run. Let's
Now,
just be
that's
real.
a brother I would vote for.
I'm
Yes.
not voting for him.
I'm with it.
I ain't voting for
Yeah.
him. You only voted for him because he voted for Trump, and he's you know what I'm saying. That's the only reason why. If he would have said, "Yo, I fuck with Bernie," and did the same shit that he's doing, but just with Bernie,
I have
you'd be
Kanye
like, nah.
West autograph tattooed on my arm.
He does.
So,
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
that's...
KW.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, you
K
did.
West.
He did. That's crazy.
Now, here's the other thing.
So is he
This
like y'all spokesperson? Was he? Would you say he's like one of the like the faces
Like-
of the Republican Party?
Oh, no.
Oh, so y'all don't want to put him
We
there,
don't
huh?
want to make him a face. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
don't want to make him the face. You just want to use him for his votes, huh?
He's a creative genius behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's good like that, right?
Yeah.
You get him to get the votes
He's
behind the scenes, but
he's
don't
the
want to.
Steve Wozniak of Apple.
Yeah, don't put him in the front line.
Yeah, he's the Woz, and he's not Steve Jobs. So
where would you
No.
put him? That's
Reason-
that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, if the Republican Party or just
Obama fucking threw him to the wolves. Obama's like, fuck
because
this guy.
nobody wants it, because his views are not. First off, he's way too unstable. You know what I'm saying? Way too fucking unstable. And on top of that,
Politics 101. They're all unstable.
nah, man, you gotta have some balance, man. You know what I'm
Now-
saying? You gotta have some balance.
Now, point
Even
number
Trump
two,
has some balance, even though it may not be the balance that a lot of people like, and that is not the direction that the country really
it's
needs.
working.
Yeah, well, it's only working for the first 4 years,
Hit us with
and it's not really
It'll
working.
work.
Hit
for
us with
four more.
Hit us with point number 2.
So point
Yeah.
number 2, no matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, I don't care who you vote for.
Yep.
Do you honestly believe that your vote
Yep.
for either Trump, Biden, or Sanders
Yep.
is going to affect your life personally?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Well, first and foremost, I definitely feel like that because of the policies. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you're talking about things like stop and frisk, you're talking about things that don't work. You're talking about disproportionate a small or a predominant group.
Stop and frisk doesn't work for us.
No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
most definitely doesn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I've been a victim of that type of fucking barbarity, and that shit don't work. So obviously, yeah, I do want that. And on top of that, I just get to the point where it's like this, right? I don't care who's really in office. I don't want them to be able to affect. Like, I have to live with some of these people that are doing these Trump rallies and shit. Like, they don't understand, man. When you like, we are not our grandparents, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you're gonna have a person that's in here that's gonna incite those type of people. You see what I'm saying? And like, we already know that, you know what I'm saying, white supremacy in its entirety in America is a real fucking problem. It's been a real problem.
Have
So
you seen the Black Panthers?
what have the Black Panthers ever did? What, and this is, I'm glad you brought that up, because I have facts and points. First and foremost, WIC was founded by, you know what I'm saying, the Black Panthers. And on top of that, what innocent white person was killed by the Black Panthers, by Black Black Power? Nobody.
Do you really want to go there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, because I can guarantee just because
name
the
a
media
person.
doesn't
Name a
point it
person.
out.
Name a person. Like I said, I can name people. And why wouldn't they?
You listen, I
can name
didn't
people.
come here with the facts like that.
Like I said, you can't talk to me. I came here with facts. That's what I talk about. So when you talking about this, like, understand, brother, we gonna be brothers regardless, because this is what we need.
Hell
We need
yeah.
that. But what I'm just because what you know what I'm saying, this is the first time. I feel like you got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, when you're talking to a person like me, I come with facts. I come with passion. I come with understanding. I also come with logic.
You don't come with coffee.
I did.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I did.
Yeah, but
I did.
Actually,
And,
you
and
did.
you fucking
I did.
made it for him.
Actually,
Yeah.
you did a couple times.
I did.
Yeah.
Some preen cough.
Actually, yeah, you came
Some
with like
preen cough.
the Arabian coffee.
You know what
or
I'm talking
something
about?
like that.
Yeah, straight business around here.
Yeah, I'll shut
Now,
up.
as I sip my
I'll shut up.
Starbucks,
You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's my point to that, though. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
And me and you could go back and forth and
Course,
trade
course.
facts all day long.
Of course.
The media is what is the overall perception of it. Okay. They make you see what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just because black on white crimes maybe not get publicized doesn't mean they're not out there. And I'm not gonna say that white on black crimes aren't a thing. Of course it is. It's been happening for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop no matter who the president is. 100%.
Well, it's not about stopping.
I think he made it a little bit worse for.
But
a
this is
while.
what I'm saying, though.
Oh, no doubt
it's not about. See, slow steps is better than no steps. And when you're talking about going back to the Jim Crow law, because this is the type of thing that Republicans and Democrats and America doesn't want to fucking talk about. People are hurting here. You can't just throw us. You know what I'm saying? You take us out of you take us out of a slave mentality, right? You put us in and let's just talk about Black Wall Street, who was the first the first bombing in America was done by Americans. And it wasn't black neither.
American.
Black Wall Street. Look it up. So what I'm saying is,
It's
all I'm
never
saying
black
is,
guys.
you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't
It's
first.
never black guys.
Never.
Look it up.
Tragedies, the catastrophes, I don't even know what I'm saying, in America are always white people.
And
Unstable, long-haired, bleached head,
You're describing yourself for the
Yeah,
record right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
white guys.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a good possibility that I could have done one of these things.
and it's funny too.
I see that,
It's
yeah.
funny
Yeah.
too because you know what I'm saying, when you bring that up, it's always a joke. It's always just
But it's
it's
not.
just a
It's
white guy.
always
It's always
like-
white.
it's
Bro,
always
like,
true.
let's just be
That's
looking.
the
Let's
thing.
look it up here, bro.
It's real
Like
life.
this is what I'm trying to say, man. And as a person that quote unquote like would be a part of the media, and I do have you know what I'm saying a background in marketing. That's what I do. So I understand, you know what I'm saying, advertising. I understand perception. However, I do understand logic, and I do understand real life events that actually happen.
Let me
see what I'm saying?
let me ask you a question. Did we even get to number 2? Did we get to point 2 or no?
Yeah, you just
Yeah, we did.
we're talking about it now.
I just feel like my brain is going.
He just said.
There's so much
what
shit
day-
going
he just
on.
said.
Yeah, so it was
he's-
no matter who the candidate is, do you
Oh,
truly
yeah.
believe they'll affect
And
you?
honestly, like I haven't heard anything from Trump other than I want to build a wall. I don't give a fuck about a wall. That's not our fucking issue, bro. If you're gonna talk about terrorism, talk about terrorism inside of America. We need to talk about
I mean,
infrastructure.
I'm not really a huge fan of the guy either, but I mean, apparently his numbers are doing really good though.
Yeah.
Bro, it is supposed to. Obama's
domestic
numbers did
terrorism.
great. The second term, nobody had a fucking chance. Nobody had a chance running against Obama his second term. Everybody knows this. This is. You know what I'm saying? You did as a president, you have the internal right that this, as far as the perception is concerned, they give you the benefit of the doubt your second term. Now that doesn't mean it's a slam dunk. We've seen this shit before. But what I'm saying is, you have a really good chance, and on top of that, like I said, there's no he's all of the Republican vote is going toward him. Nobody's running against him. And the person that is running already knows that he wasn't running for president. He just say, "Yo, listen, man, I'm just doing this shit so it
He's
doesn't
there
be."
as a face.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course.
it.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm
100%. 100%.
So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you take it with a grain of salt.
But Warren's
And you-
out. Okay, Warren's
She
out.
Warren's
needs
out.
to be out.
Can I just say, it's a great time, and this is going to sound real bad. It's a great time to be a white man in America. And it sucks. It sucks, but I'll tell you what.
It don't suck. I like to hear you say that
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
because we
Because
know
I'm
that
real.
y'all feel that.
I'm real.
We know that y'all feel that. When
Because you
Barack
know-
got here, when Barack got in office, y'all hated that shit, man.
I drive
don't-
around, I fucking text on my phone while I'm driving, I fucking speed by police.
You better be
Guess what?
You better be careful with that because
Yeah,
they
you-
just implemented that
So,
motherfucking.
but here's the thing, okay?
Yeah.
I got pulled over one day, and the cop came up, and he's like, "Hey, you know what you were doing?" I said, "Yeah, listen." I'm like, I was on my phone. I was texting work. I'm like, I'm on my way to work. And down where my VIN is, I had a sticker that said, "Don't be a dick." He looked at it. He laughed. Came back. Motherfucker didn't give me a ticket.
No ticket.
No ticket. Now, if that was a brother,
Would have gave me a ticket.
yes.
You probably would have went to jail.
And see this, and see this.
And I
is-
truly believe that. It was in a
and-
pretty
yeah,
white
no,
community.
Yeah,
and this
absolutely.
is the issue within this is the issue that a lot of
Huge
Black
issue. It needs to
Americans
stop
have.
that.
Like,
Absolutely.
this is the issue.
I'm not
because-
going to deny that it's not an issue.
And that right there will make the bond tighter. Like, yo, listen, I like Trump. This is the reason why I like Trump, and this is what it is. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I like Bernie, or I like, you know what I'm saying? I like this. I want this to happen. I feel like we deserve reparations, and that's just what it is. Now, he can sit back and agree to disagree, and I could do the same. We can go on about our fucking way. See, that's what happens. See, when you start talking about when you just start talking just to talk and not like talking just to listen. You see what I'm saying? Like it gets to a point where it's like you start to listen just so you can respond. You're not listening so that you can actually hear
no doubt.
what is being said.
No doubt.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Like we already know that black men is dropping at an extraordinary rate, and you can't even sit back and talk about black on black crime because, like I said, we have white on white crime, and that shit is just as high. So you can't. And if like I said, I come with numbers. They say that as far as the national consensus in 2016, black on black crime was around 75 to 80%. White on white crime was around 75 to 83%. See what I'm saying? Like this is like I told you, when you talk about crimes are not committed in a 60-mile radius. Crimes are committed within a 5-block radius. 5 blocks.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So when you talk about certain things, it's
Of your
about
home, your
being
home.
transparent and,
Yep.
and just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a black person, I could be real. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it really boils down to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely plotted on taking a lot of the premium white women.
Listen, I think
We
we got.
plotted on that.
Yeah,
We plotted on that for a while.
I think
Before,
we-
y'all, they were saying that we just got the slops, but now we getting premiums.
I think we're gonna hold the topics I'm definitely doing a part 2 of this episode.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do
Yeah,
that.
no.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm sitting up. I'm sitting where you are. Okay?
Wow.
I'm sitting where you are. I'll be like the.
It's just gonna say
I'll be like
niggas
the
took it to
panel.
the
You know when
top.
they ask the, you know when they have like the people running for president up on the
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
and they
yeah.
got the other guys.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's
You're
I'm
the
gonna go ahead and
You're the
moderate.
moderator. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
gonna be the
that.
moderator, and I'm gonna let you guys go at it.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
are gonna save that. So if everybody that's watching, we still need fucking
Topics
If you
and all
guys
that.
want topics that you want to hear, email us fameradiopodcast@gmail.com. Por favor.
Hit me up on IG at Big Papa Nacho. Let's
Yes.
talk. Let's talk, baby. I'm all about
Big Papa
topics.
You know what I'm talking about?
IG
Listen.
at Colors13.
Yes, man. Fame at Fame Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
up,
the most
man.
important one right there.
Look that one up, man.
So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get.
Man, we gotta get
heavier.
you a shirt, man.
yeah.
We gotta get you a shirt, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta make a part of the family, man.
on.
That's if he want to be a part, though. He gotta want to be.
I don't know
I don't know what else he's
bro.
doing. He might have his own thing.
I don't know what size to buy him anymore now.
Yeah,
because
true.
they're getting smaller.
Yeah.
I would just give him one of mine.
Well,
now.
how about this? How about you get me like the smallest shirt you
And
can
then
find,
you'll fit
and I'll
into it.
fucking Hulk it off. I'll fucking rip that shit up.
Brother.
I'm talking to you, brother.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
This has been I'll Take My News with Coffee. I'm your man, Colors.
It's your boy, Sexual Chocolate.
And it was
Hey.
your special guest, AP.
Wow, sexual chocolate.
Chocolate. Mark Henry in the house.
Nice. We are out.
Yes, sir. Fame Radio.